Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're looking at, or this evening, a couple of the new tobaccos. Like I said, I promised I was saying they were coming in the mail. So, you got the Derringer, and it's a Derringer, and it's another flake cut, and some crumbs. That's the way these 1 ounce sample bags seems to come. It's like you have like some flakes, and then at the bottom you got crumbs. So, same thing goes for this. So this one is Gawith and Hoggarth, the dark vintage cut or whatever. Anyway, so it's a dark cut. Now this looks and smells interesting. All right, smells. Put you on the tripod in a minute to get a better whiff when I open it up. But this one, I already opened it up and smelled it. Nothing to write home about. It literally smells exactly like the Yorktown and the C&D's straight Virginia, right? So I'm not, from the smell, I'm not impressed. I'll have to give this a smoke and see, but I've been smoking this for a while now, since obviously I'm on this search for Virginias, and these seem to just be like a straight hay, but it's like something missing, you know what I'm saying? Like the hay, I don't know. Anyway, so let's put you on the tripod here. Let's put you on the tripod. All right. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at here. Camera view. Okay, this is rather moister than that other stuff. That's dry. This is moist, which I'm liking already. All right, let me give it a whiff. Looks like a ribbon cut. There's some, like a dark chocolate note there. Earthy. Almost like the smell of earth, dirt, you know? So, I mean, hey, it's dark, that's for sure. So they got the name right. Yeah, it has a aroma of like chocolate and earth. Maybe a little smokiness there. Similar to Mississippi mud a little bit, but not as foul, you know? But it has some essence of that. A little hint of that foulness from like Mississippi mud. So this will be interesting. I'm gonna smoke this one tonight. So I'll bring you back when I get my bowl, my mirror, fill it in my mirror to get the proper tasting notes. And yeah, but this, I don't have high hopes about. It smells exactly like what I've been smoking. They could have just sit there and put the name Derringer on there and give me the same stuff I ordered last time. For all I know, because it does smell exactly like Yorktown and like a regular hay, Virginia, vanilla, like, I don't know, vanilla note or something going on there. Honey, not vanilla, honey. Yeah. Sweetgrass and honey. Very similar. Oh well. So I don't think this one's going to knock my socks off. This one is going to be interesting. So let's give this a go. Cheers, guys. Let's give it a go. No. False light. It's rather wet, so I don't know. Probably could do with some drying time. It's really wet. Very fine ribbon cut. A kind of ribbon cut I don't even like. Almost like spaghetti thin. So that's two things to knock against it. The initial aroma was good. Now, the reason why I got this was because it was a Virginia, again, but just a little darker. I forget the hell what the description was. I should have looked at it before I hit record again, but give it a go, right? I'm getting a dark flavor. Again, it's still windy here. I'm not getting like a real Virginia taste. I'm more getting that smoky-esque thing that I was smelling. So, again, it's a nice blend. Not what I was looking for. And like I said, tomorrow night or whenever I do the Derringer review, we'll see how that tastes. But just from the initial smells of that smells just like a regular plain, straight Virginia with nothing at it. So hard to find something that's comparable to Amphora's straight Virginia. They must add something else to it. I know it's dark. I think flu cured or something. I forget what the hell was in that one in Amphora, but yeah. There's a couple different Virginias, a couple different processes. This one seems to be tasting pretty good. It's different. Almost tastes like, to me, it almost tastes like an English. Because of that little bit of smoke that I'm getting. But it's so windy here, it's hard to really get a handle on it. Yeah. It's definitely different. Something I've never had before. And I'm wondering if my mouth is getting a little bit of chocolate essence there. Like I said, I'm smelling all that chocolate darkness, a little bit of that mud, Mississippi mud smell, that, you know, wood shit smell, that real musty, but faint. That's there. It's there. But when I get mouth fatigue and sense fatigue, you know, for me that tends to happen. If I'm smoking all these different blends, you know, then it's like my mouth can't really find something that it really likes. I think I find myself benefiting from just smoking one blend for a while, then switching. But I'm trying to find these different, you know, find what I like again, you know, without having to crack open one of my last 2 tins of Peterson, because like I said, I'm boycotting STG, and if they took them over, I still don't know what's going on with that with Peterson. But I digress. If they disappear, like I said, then that's the last 2 tins on earth I got. And I'm not gonna go crazy and go buy it now, because right now they're like $13 a tin now. It went up another $1. They used to be $9 when I started liking Peterson, and then they went to 11, and then $12, like $12.10 on both sites, and now they're 13, up another $1. It's like everything's going up and up and up. Fucking stupid. At this rate, if I started smoking the pipe again because it was so cheap, I said, oh, I can smoke every day now. Instead of, because I couldn't smoke my cigars every day, because my cigars are $13 a pop, maybe even 18 depending on where you go, because I like Monte Cristos. Monte Cristos a punch. Those are the only two brands I buy besides Ave Maria every once in a while, or Excalibur. Those are my three go-tos. Punch always was my number one. Ave Maria is a recent one. Excalibur, that's another good one that I always like. And Monte Cristos, top end. So my top end is Montes. So smoking Montes, depending on where the hell you go, depending on where you go, Montes, could cost you up to $24 for one stick. But at this rate, if the pipe tobacco all goes up to like say $20 a tin for every fucking brand, then I'm just gonna go back to smoking cigars. Fuck it, I'm gonna fucking spend $20. I'd rather smoke a cigar. But I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going all crazy. Sorry. It's been a rough day. You know how rough? Pounding rough. Issues with my truck. I noticed the other day now that there was some drippage underneath the truck. And I washed the truck today, like I said earlier in my other video. And then pulling in the driveway, I said, I'm seeing these drips, and they look pretty big. I got, so there's something going on underneath the truck. Looks like the oil pan, it's all fucking wet. So now I gotta call the shop in the morning to see what the hell's going on and what that is gonna run. That ain't gonna be fun. And I don't know. I've had no issues with this truck besides just regular wear and tear. Tires, and it's 2018 Dodge Ram 1500 4-wheel drive. I just did the tires recently, and then the last job I just did, which cost me like $600-700, was the back brakes and rotors. The one brake caliper was locking up. I'm like, what the hell, man? I mean, it's a 2018. They're not even that old. I mean, my other truck never had any of those issues. My old Dodge, man, never did me wrong, man. Besides the engine blowing up on me, and then it was smoking inside the cab, and me and the kids were getting asphyxiated. So I had to get rid of it because I didn't have anybody that could do an engine swap. But I found out my truck is still running. The guy found somebody to put an engine in it. I couldn't find anybody to do it. My wife didn't want to put any more money into it, so. And now this, I got a payment. and already had to do the freaking back rotors and brakes, and now for whatever reason the oil pan, or I guess that's the oil pan. I'm not a car guy, whatever, so and I used to do my own oil and shit, but not with these new vehicles. I don't know where anything is, and everything's got all kinds of covers on it and shit. You literally need to lift this thing up in the air. Even with a truck, I used to be able to crawl under my Dodge Dakota and just do my own shit. At least oil changes and stuff, little maintenance stuff like that I would do. Not now. No way, Jose. Yeah, this is an interesting blend. I'm just trying to relax, get this shit off my mind. There's a sweet sour note there. It's just a strong dark tobacco with essences of chocolate, that Mississippi mud-esque tree shit, faintly. and a little bit of a smoky smell, like from like almost like an English. Yeah, it's good. I definitely, it's something that, like I said, with all these different blends, I want to just keep going, find something that I like, and then keep going to it, you know. So this is probably something. This is just, I don't even know if I would keep this on my rotation. But it's something I'm not disappointed that I bought. These freaking Virginias that I'm spending money on is what I'm disappointed in, because there's nothing there that's really knocking my socks off, and I'm feeling really disappointed about them. Somebody had on my channel had recommended by this company or the other company. They're interchangeable. Samuel Gawith and or Samuel whatever Gawith. This is Gawith. Whatever the hell this is. You know what I mean? Gawith and Hoggarth. Somebody recommended on my last video. Best brown flake. Okay. But both companies, Samuel Gawith and Gawith and Hoggarth, both have a best brown flake. One of them has a best brown number 2, and the other one has best brown flake. You know, they're both the same. They're both flakes. One had bulk. One was out of stock. I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you guys go, because I want to go catch up on my YouTube now. Paul, you know, the hell is his name? You know, the guy who posts every night. Paul the pipe guy. Go listen to him. Go watch him. Finish my beer. And get ready to call the mechanic in the morning. So until we do it again, my friends, remember, let's set sail.